Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening. Good evening, Bhavna.
Good evening, ma'am.
Please turn on your video, Bhavna. Bhavna, turn on your video. Ion is back. Enjoyed?
Yes, ma'am.
So you had the school today, right? How it was?
Ma'am,
How was the first
actually,
day?
it started from yesterday only, but we reached late night, so it was not possible to go yesterday. And today we went. So it was okay. As usual.
Okay. All right.
Ma'am, that was rapid fire round. What we have to do in that? You will ask questions or we will?
I will not ask anything. Actually, whosoever your, the classmates are there for the online class, they are going to ask you. I am going to spare you. I will be telling you like you need to ask from Moksha, or Moksha will be asking from maybe Siddharth. So like this, I will be telling you the names and you should ask them. And a minute you will be getting for this. The more questions you will be asking, the more answers you will be answering. So whosoever answers the highest number, they will be the winner for that. Bhavna, am I audible to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Since your video is not getting on, that's the reason I asked you. So, what is going on in your school, Bhavna? Which chapter is going on?
Ma'am, life processes.
Okay, which topic in life process?
Ma'am, they have just finished the lesson, ma'am.
Okay, I have also completed the chapter life processes. So, if you have any doubt, any point of time, let me know, Bhavna. Okay, so just drop me a
Okay, ma'am.
message. I'll help you out for that. And tomorrow evening, I think somewhere maybe 5:30, I will be revising the topic nutrition and respiration. Okay. So if you want that, you need to revise the chapter like nutrition and respiration topic. So tomorrow, just join that class. Okay, in the evening time, 5:30.
Okay, ma'am.
So Moksha, Pranaya, Siddhi, please turn on your video now.
Ma'am, I had this doubt if it's excretion and transportation in human beings or both human beings and plants.
Correct.
Both. I just
Yeah.
studied for human
No,
beings.
no. It should be both. If I am saying topic excretion and transportation, it includes both.
Ma'am, I'll just revise until everybody joins. Like, I to take a few minutes.
Okay, sure. Okay.
Ma'am, my video is
So
on.
Bhavna, actually, but I can't see you, Moksha. Okay, Bhavna, actually, we have completed the chapter life processes. So what we are going to today, we are going to have a rapid fire round among ourselves. So children, one of the kids will be asking the questions from the second child, okay? And then second child will be answering to those questions, whoever they are going to ask. Clear? So likewise, each and every individual will be asking and answering also at the same time. And for this thing, each and everyone will be getting 1 minute. Okay, Bhavna?
Okay, ma'am.
So do you have any book where you have some questions you can also ask maybe from someone?
Okay, ma'am.
Right, so just go and get any book where you have the one word questions and all so that you can also be the part of it. we'll wait for a minute and then we'll start.
Good evening, ma'am. Ma'am, one doubt
Good evening, ma'am. Yes, Aryan.
in the test.
Yeah, tell me.
Ma'am, 1 minute. Ma'am, what is the hormone that conducts water reabsorption in kidneys, ma'am?
Anti-diuretic hormone. It is called as ADH. Anti, di, uretic, uretic, uretic hormone.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, anti-diuretic hormone. It's called as ADH also. So I hope the others will be joining, will not be joining, as they know, like they have to ask the question and they have to answer the question. So they might not join also. So no worries. I think I should move right to that topic because I don't want, I think still they're joining. What should I do? I should wait or I should go ahead?
Ma'am, on which topic we should ask questions?
Transportation and excretion, Aryan. Then how you're going to ask the question if you are not aware which topic you're going to ask?
Ma'am, exams are there, ma'am.
Then yeah, I should give you the Aryan only, right? But he will not ask you anything.
Ma'am, tomorrow I'll ask one.
Ma'am, sure, ma'am, I'm fine with it.
Okay. So, children, better I'll start with the next topic because I don't want that. If everybody is there, I can do it, I can conduct it. But since no, all have not joined, I'll not do it. The moment, the day when they'll join, I'll do it. Okay. So, let us keep it as a secret.
Thank you,
Okay.
ma'am.
So, now we will be starting with the next topic, which was actually, I think the fragmentation, right? So, Bhavna, we have started the new chapter, which is how do organisms reproduce. I'll brief you again about that. So, when we talk about the reproduction, it basically means giving birth to the young ones or to form it, right? So, two ways are there, asexual and the sexual reproduction. So, do you have any idea about the differences between these two, Bhavna, sexual and asexual reproduction?
No, ma'am.
Good evening,
No.
ma'am.
Good evening, Abhigya. So, asexual reproduction is basically a kind of reproduction where only one parent will be involved. Okay. So, like if I talk about amoeba, okay, amoeba, you cannot identify an amoeba who is male or who is not actually male, right? So, always we will be saying amoeba only. But if I talk about the humans, humans have two parents, right? One is the male and the second one is the female. So in the case of the asexual reproduction, there will be only one parent. We cannot identify who is male and who is female. Whereas in the case of the sexual, two parents will be there. One will be the male and the second one will be the female. Clear?
Okay.
And the second difference is in the case of the asexual reproduction, since only one parent is there, what happens? They themselves divide. Their body sometimes divide by themselves, and because of which, whatever the young ones are there, they are similar. Now, why they are same? Because they are dividing their body itself. Like for example, if I have this pen, okay, if I break this pen into two, what happens? They both will look same. The same way, the organism in the asexual category, what do? They will divide their body into two or more than two, and because of which they are identical or they are the clones of each other. Whereas in the case of the sexual reproduction, what happens? There will be variation, there will be changes, right? Like you might be similar to your mother or you might be similar to your father, but not same as your father or not like exactly same as like your mother. Right, Bhavna? You are not same like them. Correct?
Yes.
So that is why we say that in the case of the asexual reproduction, the cloning will be there, whereas in the case of sexual reproduction, the cloning will not be there, but some changes are there, and these changes are called as the variations. Now, after generation by generation, every generation by generation, what happened? These small changes will be adding up, and finally, after so many years, what happened? A new species will be formed, and that species is because of the evolution process. Okay,
Okay.
so children, turn on your video. Only my and Pranya's videos are on. Why we both are looking so smart? Aryan,
I have an
Siddhi,
internet issue, ma'am.
okay, Abhigya, Dhruti, Shubhansh, Foria, turn on the video fast, children.
Ma'am, my webcam is not functioning.
Oh my God. Any other excuses, children you have?
Ma'am, I'll turn on my camera too.
Why? What reason you want to give now? Okay, so let us start now with the type of asexual reproduction. Already we have discussed about the binary fission. The next type now. Is my screen visible to you all, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. So we are on the next topic for today is the fragmentation. So when we talk about the fragmentation in the word itself, it is mentioned clearly the word fragment, right? In the word itself, it is there fragment, and here TION means process. So fragmentation is a process where the organism will divide into fragments, or we can say they divide into the pieces. So it is a process where the organism will divide into the fragments or pieces, or we can say they will break down into fragments or pieces. Okay, they will break down into fragments or pieces. So automatically, like the example of this is the algae, which is the Spirogyra. So this Spirogyra is what the type of the algae. Now these algae, the first of all, where we can find them? We can find them in the water. The second thing, they can prepare their food. So if they
Good
can
evening,
prepare
ma'am.
their food, good evening. So if they can prepare their food, then we can say that they are autotrophic in nature. If they are autotrophic, then it means what do they have? They have the chlorophyll, and because of this chlorophyll only, they are able to prepare the food. So algae, they are present in the water. They can prepare their food. They have the chlorophyll. Now, what happens since, as already mentioned, they are present in the water. When they are in the water, so I'll just draw the picture of the Spirogyra. So
Ma'am, I'm
Spirogyra
writing.
will be, just 1 minute, Aryan, I'll give you time, okay? So Spirogyra will be somewhere like this, okay? In the center, small nucleus will be there. The chloroplast will be there, okay? So chloroplast will be there, and also the nucleus will be there. So this is what the Spirogyra. Now what happens? These Spirogyra, they are present where? In the water. Now in the water, like for example, this is the water, right? In the water, so many Spirogyra are there like this. Okay. so many spirogyras are there like this. Now, automatically, now what happens when these spirogyras are present in the water due to the wind or due to the water current? The water will start flowing with the pressure, right? The water will be there, the water current will be there. So, due to the pressure of the water current, what happens? These spirogyra will break down into the pieces. Am I clear, children? So, what happened? Due to the water current, the spirogyra which is present in the water, they will break down into the pieces. Yes, children? Aryan, Abhigya, Ayunija, Siddharth, Moksha, Dripti, Huria, Bhavna. Am I clear?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Sumuk,
Actually, I joined some late, so
fine. So, Sumuk, just we have started it. So fragmentation we have started. Fragmentation means breaking down of the organism into the pieces, and how they break down into the pieces because of the water. So since they are present in the water, what happened? Due to the water current, they will be breaking down into so many pieces. And now when they break down into so many pieces like this, each and individual piece will grow and then again break down. Like this, they will grow again. Okay, they will grow in size. Now, again, where they will be present? They will be present in the water. And when the strong water current will come, again they will break down. So that is what happens in the case of the fragmentation. And that is the reason you might have seen that if in any water area, in any kind of the surface where a lot of water is there, if initially only few algae are there, but after some time, you might have seen, especially in the pond water, the whole water will be covered with the green algae. So it happens because of the very fast division. So fragmentation is a very fast process because of which the whole pond water will be turning green. And this process is also called as the eutrophication. Fine. So you might have seen, maybe, when the whole water is covered with this algae, then the fishes which are present, will they able to breathe? Yes, children, will they able to breathe if all the water is covered with the algae? Will the fishes be able to breathe there?
no, ma'am.
No, ma'am.
No. Fine, they will not be able to breathe, and because of which they will die. And this is also called as the algal bloom. It means spreading of algae all around the water. That is called as algal bloom. And because of which the fishes will not be able to take the gas inside through the gills, and ultimately they will die. Fine?
Mom,
Yeah.
what are you explaining right now? I joined a bit late.
Who said that?
Ma'am, I'm Kash.
Kashvi, okay. So Kashvi, we have started with the topic fragmentation. Fragmentation means breaking down into the pieces. And once they break down into the pieces, again they will grow to a particular size, and due to the water current, they will divide again. So these algae, they will be spreading all over the pond water, and because of which the fishes which are present there, they will not be able to breathe, and ultimately they will die. And this is what we called as the eutrophication or the algal bloom. Okay.
Okay.
So let us write about the whole process, how it is. So it is the fragmentation is the process in which an organism breaks into two or more pieces. And these pieces are what? They can be also called as fragments. So it is a process in which an organism break into two or more pieces or fragments upon maturation. So when they mature also they can break down, or when the water current is there, they can break down. And where, in which kind of organism it happens? It happens mostly in the multicellular organisms like Spirogyra. And this Spirogyra is also called as the filamentous algae. This Spirogyra is also called as filamentous algae. Fine. So it is a process in which an organism breaks into two or more pieces or the segments upon maturation. So once they get mature, they will break down into the pieces. Write down the children, then we'll go to the next point.
I'm good from the starting. I was writing that.
Okay. I'll just. So from starting. Okay, this is the starting. Done, children, with this page?
The
And
Okay, moving to the next one about the example and what they are. Okay.
What's
So
happening
here
in
you
this
have
page?
what, Abhinav?
What's happening in this page, ma'am? Like water current and yes, pyrogen. I can
So
explain
actually,
this.
okay. So the water at is there in the down area. Okay, in the water, what is there? Algae are present. So these are the spirogyra actually in the picture. So as the water current is basically the force of the water. Okay, when the water comes with the force, it is called as water current, high water current. So when the water comes with the force, automatically they strike on the algae, and the algae will break down into so many pieces. So that is the reason they break down. Okay, Bina?
Yes, ma'am.
yes, ma'am.
Okay, going to the next one. This one you can leave. Directly go to this one now.
Completed.
Okay, others will complete it fast. Now, moving to the second point. So once they are broken down to fragments, these fragments now will grow into the new individual, into new individual. So earlier they were like this, right? Only one fragment was there, but since they got mature or the water current was there, because of that reason they broke down into now two pieces. Like this we will be getting the two pieces. Now these two pieces, slowly and gradually, they will be increasing in size, they will be growing, and again after maturing, what happens? They will break down into the pieces like this. So that is how, at a very faster rate, they will be dividing, multiplying, and then increasing the numbers. So these segments will go into new individual. And what happens? All cells of the body, so all cells of this algae, they are alive, they are same. Now why are they same? Because the parent themselves are dividing. That is why they will remain same. So all cells of body are alike and they all are same and they all will divide. They all divide to make new individual. So to make new individual, they will divide.
Ma'am,
Complete this. Yeah, tell me.
ma'am, isn't this and multiple binary fission like nearly the same?
No. Actually, what happened in the multiple fission, there will be nucleus in the center, right? From that center area, they will be dividing and they will be forming so many other parasites, nuclear parasites. Whereas in this case, it is not fixed from which part of the body they are going to divide. And in the multiple fission, there was a protective layer called as cyst, right? But they do not have this layer. Okay, Pranay? Now moving to the next one, next point.
I'm writing.
Okay. Shall I go to the next now?
Completed.
Okay. So the next point, the process of asexual reproduction in Spirogyra is known as fragmentation. So the process of asexual reproduction in Spirogyra is called as fragmentation, where the body of Spirogyra, when mature, will break into many smaller pieces due to water current. So if they ask you to define the fragmentation, this definition you should write. Fine. This complete definition should be written. The process of asexual reproduction in Spirogyra is known as fragmentation, where the body of the Spirogyra, when mature, will break into many smaller pieces due to water current. Done, children?
No, ma'am.
Okay, do it.
The next class will be have this 1 minute rapid fire. Okay.
Okay, sure. So, children, you should all join on time actually, one by one you are joining after 5 minutes, 6 minutes, 7 minutes. Make sure that you join on time so that we can, so we can cover so many things. Otherwise, what happens when you join late? The same thing needs to be repeated, right? So it takes time then. So then, children?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So that's what about our segmentation is. And our children, turn on your video. All should turn on the video. Turn on the video. Aryan, Priti, Abhinav has done okay. Kashvi, I can see Meher, Bhavna. Sadhi, you can also do that, Shubhansh. So, segmentation, it's like very, very simple. And children, every year, this question comes. So, what happens when Spirogyra gets mature? What you should write?
It breaks down.
It breaks down into pieces.
That's all. You should write only this statement, nothing much. So, what happens when Spirogyra gets mature? So, answer will be they will break down into pieces. So, if you write this answer, you get the marks. Sometimes it comes for 1 mark, sometimes it comes for 2 marks. So, if your concepts are clear, if you understood what are algae, they are present in the water, what do they have? So, whatever question comes related to it, definitely you can answer. Fine, so it is not tough to actually score in bio. Once you have understood it, easily you can score. Okay. Now, coming on to the next topic, which is regeneration. Okay. So, any idea about the word regenerate? What it is?
Creating the same thing again.
Creating the same thing again. Okay. Any other idea? Kashvi, anything do you have about regenerate or regeneration?
Creating again and again.
Creating again and again. Okay.
Regenerating again from the previous organism.
Repeat it.
Ma'am, regenerating again from the previous organism.
Whatever the previous organisms are there, from the same, the new one is regenerating. So don't you think it is a reproduction then? That's what is the reproduction, right? From the old one, we are getting the new one. So that will be reproduction, right? Then why we are saying it as regeneration?
Reformation.
What is reformation, Pranaya?
If
Formation of
the
something again.
Formation of something again can be a reproduction also.
if the person has the same
Yeah,
if
Sumit?
the person has the same qualities of the before generation,
Can be in the reproduction also, right? If any segmentation, like in any spirogyra is breaking down, they will have the quality of the parent only. And we also have actually the quality of our parent. So we are also the part of regeneration then.
Ma'am, if it's an exact copy of it.
In sexual reproduction, we create the exact copies only. So no.
I'm creating the
So
same
what?
thing
Ma'am,
again.
trans
Okay, Maher.
ma'am, I think it's transformation of something, like according to English, I think we use.
Okay, you want to say like changing of some organism.
Yes, ma'am, it's transforming in something else, like
Organism will be the organism only, right? They cannot be transformed into some other thing. Okay. See, definitely, like, whatever you are trying to say is somehow correct, but not correct. So, you all are talking about the reproduction, fine? You all basically are talking about the reproduction with different meaning. Transformation, same, alike, all those things. But regeneration is also a part of the reproduction, okay? When we talk about regeneration, it means that the individual, the body of the individual, when accidentally they cut down or their body divided into pieces, Each and every pieces will grow into the individual. Like, okay, leave that, leave this thing. You tell me, you might have seen the lizard. So by chance, if the tail of the lizard cuts, then what happens?
Grows again.
It grows
Grows
again.
again. The tail will grow again, or from the tail, the whole body will grow again.
The tail will grow.
Then what
Yes.
happened to the tail?
It regenerates.
Nothing, right? Nothing will happen to the tail. Only from the body, like this much big lizard was there, and the tail got cut out, right? So from the body, that small tail will come out, right? But in the case of the regeneration, what happens? The whole body of the individual, if it gets break down, maybe into 4 pieces, 3 pieces, each and every piece will grow into the individual. That is what the regeneration. For example, now if I have this one pen I have, okay, if I break them into 3 parts, 3 pieces, then suppose I have this cap, okay, now from this cap, the whole down body will form. So one we got it, right? Now from the center body also, what happens? The upper body will form and the down body will form. So two we got. And then from the down body, the remaining upper body will form. So like this, from one body, how many we have got now? 3 actually, right? So this is what the regeneration, where when any part has been cut down accidentally of an organism, each and every body part will grow into the individual. Whereas in the lizard, this is not happening actually. In the lizard, only that tail is coming. My voice is breaking actually. No,
Kind
Sumit,
of
you're saying no.
muffled.
Ma'am, little.
It's not clear.
Mm. Okay, wait. Sumit,
Sumuk, am I audible now?
Hmm.
Okay, so this is what actually it happens in the regeneration. Each and every cut body part will grow into the new body. Whereas in the lizard, from the body only tail will come, not from the tail, whole body does not come, right? From the small tail, the whole body does not come. So this is not the regeneration. In the regeneration, each and every piece has to grow into the individual. Clear? So we will be talking about, and this is like very, very important topic, regeneration. The diagram, the explanation, every year it comes for the 3 marks. Every year, children, without saying it comes for the 3 marks. And it is very, very simple actually, okay? The same questions they keep on repeating. They will be asking you about the example and to explain it with the help of diagram. So diagram is also important for this particular, topic, regeneration. And regeneration is a part of reproduction only. So nothing is different. So when I talk about reproduction, giving birth to the young ones or forming the new ones, or from the old parent, the new one has to be formed, right? Same way, regeneration also, the new ones are forming. The only difference is each and every pieces they are growing into, or they are changing into the new individuals. Clear?
Yes.
Any doubts,
Yes,
children?
ma'am.
Any one of you have? And children, tomorrow in the evening time, somewhere around 5:30, I will be revising the nutrition and respiration. Is there anyone who wanted to join that class? Let me know right away.
Ma'am,
I'll
this
join,
month I'm
ma'am.
having exam, ma'am, over it.
Just write in the chat actually, because so that I can add you in that certain group who will join for the nutrition and respiration.
Ma'am, the timing?
Okay.
Why are
Timing will be 5:30.
Why are you revising?
Why am I revising? Because few kids they have actually some doubts in that, so I thought like I'll revise it again. So Shubhansh will be joining, Moksha, Aryan. Okay, so I'll fine. Fine. So I'll just quickly revise tomorrow about the nutrition in animals, nutrition in plants, and then about also the respiration topic in plants also, and the animals also. Okay. So whatever we did with the same notes, I'll revise it so that you will be thorough with the topic, and then maybe next week we can plan for the transportation and excretion also at the same time. So Pranay, you can join maybe after some time, then you can leave, okay?
Ma'am, could you once again say that hormone for kidney?
Antidiuretic. Antidiuretic. Antidiuretic hormone, which is also called as ADH. Fine. Antidiuretic hormone, which is also called as ADH.
Thank you, ma'am. Ma'am, because it was not in the textbook and notes also, ma'am. That's why.
Yes, it is not there anywhere, but this topic will be there again in your chapter control and coordination, and there I'll be teaching you about this in detail. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
So anything else, children, do you have to ask?
Ma'am, that's why I was afraid of that mark, ma'am.
Don't be worried. See, all these questions, whatever I'm giving you during your exam time, are for your learning. Fine. See, I have changed the question. Now you have a doubt, right? So if I would have given you simple one, you should have not asked me. Clear? So these are the practice questions for you actually. Right? So we'll be keep on practicing so many questions every time. And this time for your Sunday test, I have given the assertion reason question from the chapter life process. I hope you are aware what are the assertion and reason questions. Okay. So if not, then we may have one class for that also. Okay, children, then thank you. Bhavna, do you have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am, for the tomorrow, where you will send that link, ma'am?
I'll be sharing in a separate group or maybe personally to you all, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you, children. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.